Nel tentativo di ritrovare i suoi amici, Sion arriva all'ultimo baluardo dove trova Re Carnelio ed Hendrick. Per ordine del re, i cavalieri di nostro si infiltrano nel castello di Elador, occupato dai mostri. Qui sconfiggono Tinnar, una delle 6 sentinelle spettrali, dissipando l'oscurità. Compiuta la missione, intraprendono il viaggio di ritorno verso l'ultimo baluardo, dove in loro onore è stato organizzato un banchetto che si protrae fino a notte fonda. Il mattino seguente i due vengono convocati dal re. Hendrick riceve lo scudo di Elador, l'onorificenza più alta del regno. Poi il re ordina ai due di recarsi sul monte Panglai, un luogo associato ai Lucenti in cerca di aiuto per la battaglia che li attende. Finalmente alleati, il nostro eroe ed Hendrick si mettono in viaggio verso la montagna misteriosa, nella speranza di trovare aiuto e magari anche un paio di vecchi amici. Eccoci qua ragazzi, dunque, qui abbiamo interrotto l'altra volta. Come vedete ho chiuso rapidamente il nostro menu, però sostanzialmente, ecco qui la griglia delle abilità, il nostro Hendrick ha una sua griglia delle abilità sulle spade, sugli scudi, ha fatto scudi, asce e anche abilità dell'eroismo, che ha delle passive interessanti, quindi ragazzi alcuni punti erano già messi sia sulle spade che sugli spadoni, però vabbè, vedrò se riesco a recuperarli più avanti resettando il personaggio. Gli altri li ho distribuiti tra scudo, eroismo e asce, quindi così abbiamo deciso di far combattere il nostro Hendrick. Dunque entriamo qua, siamo a Panglai, alla ricerca di qualcuno che ci possa aiutare in qualche modo, vediamo se riusciamo a trovare aiuto.
Temple on top of a mountain. What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor. Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Shangri-La are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. We may attack from any angle.
Enough! All of you! Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say? The tall one, perhaps. But his young friend does not look like a military man to me. I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Shangri-La, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We are...
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well, we have come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
Ok, allora, senza parlare con quel tizio lì, entriamo qua, come vedete abbiamo il... Allora, ci siamo forse purtroppo persi, quindi Dobbiamo andare a parlare con quello che ci dà indicazioni, scusate. Allora, cosa ci dice? Allora, sulla sommità del tempio. Allora, sommità del tempio, in teoria dobbiamo salire il più possibile, quindi proviamo a salire di qua. Mi era venuto il dubbio che dovevamo salire, Noi abbiamo il save point, come vedete. Giriamo un attimino in questa località. Non ci sono né forzieri né niente da prendere, mannaggia noi. Ok, proviamo di qua, che possa essere il punto giusto.
I welcome you once again to Shangri-Qua, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrassil.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrassil. Since the age of heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth. Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrassil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood. What of his tutor, this Grand Master Pang you speak of?
When the Lord of Shadows brought the World Tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
It is a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to meet one so noble. Come.
Allora, sembra un altro sentiero di quei che conducevano all'Yggdrasil, no? Sentiero nascosto dietro ed eccolo qua.
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Shangri-Qua strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin. Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the wise ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of Ai Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends. When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
I have not heard the name before.
Now allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
Ok.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the age of heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrassil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick. During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honourable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times. The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time. The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it. Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Quella sera l'Alto Lama organizza un banchetto in onore di Sion. I discepoli, felici di beneficiare di una breve tregua ai rigori del loro solito testamento, mangiano, bevono e danzano fino a notte fonda. Ovunque andiamo la gente festeggia, vabbè. E il mattino seguente, la sera leoni di mattina, scrivetelo nei commenti.
Awake at last, It is high. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
Quindi saremmo venuti qua ad addestrarci, ragazzi, se fossimo nati come principe di Dundrassil, appunto come la nostra prevedeva il nostro retaggio. Allora, hai dormito bene? Sua Santità ti attende fuori. Pare che desidera augurarti buon futuro per la prossima tappa del tuo viaggio. Diceva di voler parlare con te in privato, ma sento le voci provenire dal lato della porta. Chissà cosa sta succedendo. Allora, o ci dà il permesso di entrare nella montagna sacra, appunto, o succede qualcosa che Shangri Qua viene attaccato.
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrick. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just...
Hello? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Shangri-La.
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Quindi ora viene con noi il lama, che probabilmente non sappiamo se sarà un membro del party, ma venendo con noi ci permette di, come dire, passare il famoso blocco. Cos'è questo? L'arbusto si ancora dai radici di grasi, ma quando la tocchi non succede nulla. E vabbè, capitano anche queste cose. Ecco qua, allora usciamo fuori. Ok, ecco c'è Monte Panglai, si andava di qui. Ed ecco, adesso si può passare. Allora, probabilmente avremo un nuovo dungeon. Vediamo la mappa, eccolo lì ragazzino. Beh, oddio, è tutto abbastanza lineare come salita. Guardate sti dragoni. Comunque Hendrick ha delle skill per fare più danni ai draghi. Quindi forse è giustificato il fatto che ci danno Hendrick. Proprio per questo motivo. Dobbiamo prenderci a cavalcatura. Allora no, il bambino non combatte con noi. Oltretutto sta cosa che i nemici fanno 2 milioni di attacchi, 2 milioni. Fanno tanti attacchi in un turno rispetto a noi. Allora, qualche grosso quel dragone là. Non ho sperimentato il combatterlo, ma forse c'è un forziere là, guardate. Un anello dello stregone. Allora, l'eremita che è andato alla montagna, che poi sono andati a cercarlo, sono stati forse Reb? Non lo sappiamo, Poi mi viene da pensare quello. Sarebbe stato bello poter cavalcare anche quei cavalli lì con i zaccoli di fuoco, ma Va bene così, dai. Allora, vediamo dove andiamo adesso. Il tempio sulla vetta, c'è un luogo in cui riposarci, come vedete, un fuoco da campo a breve, ed eccoci qua, parte una cutscene. Ok, allora andiamo a vedere.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace. But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrassil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... Oh, my skies! Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him. If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
But how? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return. Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us? Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
Ok, allora ragazzi, andiamo di là, nel mondo del vuoto.
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Allora, siamo finiti veramente nel vuoto. Vediamo cosa ci aspetta qui.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here? He is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel. Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. This is... Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness. Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool. And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
Abbiamo incontrato questa strana signora che potrebbe essere quasi definita una divinità di questo luogo. Ed ecco qui, un marchio di luce bussa alla porta dei cieli, il sole si leva all'orizzonte oscuro e la sacra luce bandisce le tenebre. Pare il monumento che hanno eretto Darius e Morcat, il mago che aiutò il primo Lucente leggendario a dissipare il primo signore delle tenebre nell'era degli eroi. Come ci hanno detto, dunque cosa ci sarà alle spalle di quella porta lì? Non lo sappiamo, ma siamo anche quasi a tempo limite di registrazione, quindi ragazzi, che dire, se vi è piaciuto questo episodio io vi chiedo di lasciarmi like, vi chiedo di iscrivervi al canale per sapere quando continuerà Dragon Quest, sempre qui appunto sul mio canale. Mi sta piacendo sempre di più come serie e spero piaccia anche a voi, quindi ci vediamo alla prossima, grazie di aver visto questo video e ciao ciao a tutti.